Welcome back, welcome back. I guess they'll call this part two of Do Women Want to Be Owned? Now, I don't want anybody to take any offense to this. I'm just making I'm thinking, I don't care anyway if you get mad. From what I gather and what I see, women want to be owned by men. And not in some bad way. Like right away, I'm sure women that reject this will say, no, I don't want no man to own me. Like, I ain't no slave. I don't want no man to have control over me. Because that's the number one thing that is said by majority of women that don't have a man or don't have a husband. They say, I passed up my opportunities because he was too controlling. See, I'm not here to diss ladies or anything like this. I'm just another guy trying to figure yous out and understand how to help you do what you need to do. That's what that's what Kev was trying to do, and I like that idea. That's what I've always done my whole life, was help women and men. And it's always been so we could be together. So, when you really think about ownership, to own something, it means it's yours. It means you're responsible now. You don't just own it and it's just at your demise. You could just smash it to dust, but that's what comes with ownership. You own it. You can do whatever you want with it. Now, as I think about it, and the nature of women, I do believe you just want to be owned, because everything in this world is owned, even children, and men too. We're owned. What do you think us going to work every day is, and saying yes to the boss, and that he owns me? I signed my name on a piece of paper. They technically own me. That's why they can tell me what to do. Tell me how much money I can make and stuff, you know? So, it seems like men and women have forgotten this. Like, men have forgotten that to be with a woman, you must be able to own her. See, we use the word provide. It's the same thing as a car. If you don't provide gas to it, you ain't going nowhere. If you don't own her, if you don't provide her, if you don't gas her up, well, you don't own her no more. And just like a car, that motherfucker need gas. A day. A day, nigga. Right, ladies? I'm on y'all side. Y'all should really, I'm sure it's gonna be a complete, like, yo, this nigga crazy. But I'm really on your side, if you think about it. Because I'm not talking about a regular schmegler. If I own you, then now you belong to me. You're my property, and I must maintain my property. I must take care of it. And women love this. You say you don't, but that's exactly what you want from a man. You want a man to take care of you like he owns you, but you don't want him to be a bad man, a tyrant, a piece of shit. If a man is good and he gives you what you need in life, and he makes you feel good and all of that from the way he lives his life, women openly allow that man to own them. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. What the fuck was you Hef doing, yo? Like, you Hef was a 50-year-old man that owned a bunch of women. And they did whatever he wanted all day long. You know why? A lot of women will say they're dumb. They're dumb. They made more money than you did doing nothing. Like, I remember I watched an interview with one of the girls that used to live there. She said, I don't even do anything. I just look good. He pays me to exist. He pays me because I look like this, and he wants me to be around here, so this is what I do. And then, you know, when you're around all that money and, you know, women love competition and being the best. So while she wasn't giving it up, he, you know, of course it's gonna make him more interested in her. Like, damn, I gotta get her. I can do whatever I want to all these women, but she won't let me. So then, boom, that's what made her get with him. You know what I mean? And the point is, this is exactly what women say. When I watch Kev Samuels, when I experience my own life, I don't need to talk about Kev Samuels. I don't need to be the next Kevin Samuels. Every man that's on the internet is Kevin Samuels. Every single one of us that want to do better in life, every single one of us that want to have a wife or a girlfriend and be just good to a woman, we're all Kevin. Because he took everything that we said and, you know, he watched us and shit, and then he put it all together. You don't believe me? I'm watching an old episode that I'd never seen before, and this motherfucker called himself Master Windu. You gotta know how to use the Force and control the light and the dark and be balanced. I said, wait up, what the fuck, nigga? That's my shit. I'm Master Windu. And I was like, wow, this shit is so crazy, bro. Men are so boxed into the same mental space that everything that's happening now is just unfolding. There's gonna be another Kevin. There already has been. He's just gonna look different. He's gonna do it a different way. And that's why none of these like people that try to be like him, they're never gonna be like him. You can't. You could dress yourself up. You could put the fucking glasses on. You could take his words. It's never gonna work. You're not him. You cannot embody him. That man was special. Even if he was fake, he was specially fake. Because that nigga changed lives by talking. And ain't no man gonna take his spot. You have to become like he did. Find yourself. You have to change your image. You have to find your gimmick. That's what he did. When I watched his older videos, he was nothing like the way he was. He looked like a nerdy ass dude. He looked like a fucking goofball. And then he kept changing himself and getting better and getting money and learning off other men. And he said, you know what, man? I'm about to stun on him. And sure enough, he did. Now, I truly do believe this. Women want to be owned. I could be wrong. Maybe not that such an aggressive word. But I know for a fact there's not a woman in the world that don't say, I want a man to take care of me. I want a man to provide for me. I want a man to be there for me. I want a man to do all these things that say I own you. Because if I care about you, then I gotta use my will to enforce it. All love,